Welcome back to Cody's Movie Cave. How are we all doing, guys? You doing good? You having a good weekend thus far? So yeah, got another movie for you guys. Just watched. It came out last weekend, I believe, on demand only. So it's like a streaming on demand type situation. Not for free. You got to buy it or rent it, and it's not in theaters. So. But anyway, it's called Section 8. And it stars a slew of people, mostly B-listers, but, you know, it's neither here nor there. Stars Ryan Quantin or something like that. He was in a little movie a few years ago I really dug, an action movie called Hurricane Heist. And he's been in True Blood and a lot of other different things, but he's our main star in this movie. And then there's, gosh, let's see, there's Scott Adkins, you know, he's in it. He's the martial arts dude that's always doing the high kicks and stuff. He's really cool. It's got Dolph Lundgren in it. It's got Mickey Rourke, who, let's face it, looks more like Frankenstein's monster these days than he does like the, you know, Mickey Rourke from back in the day, back in Harley Davidson, the Marlboro Man. Those have been a few years since then, and plastic surgery has not been kind. Anyway, he does a good job, though. He's a good actor. And so, yeah, Section 8 is the best way to describe it is the great value or generic version of The Gray Man, the big action adventure movie that come on Netflix a couple months ago. Kind of the same premise, but with a revenge story thrown in as well. You know, so basically the plot is this Special Forces soldier, which is played by Ryan Quantin, or whatever I'm pronouncing his name. He plays the lead character, Jake, and he is this, like I said, Special Forces soldier who comes home and is trying to make a life for himself, for his family, working at his uncle's mechanic shop and things. And so gets into some trouble and lays the whoop down on a local drug lord's henchman that comes trying to get some money from his uncle. And so he lays a whoop down on them with a pipe wrench. Pretty cool scene. And so they retaliate by killing his wife and child. If there isn't any more of a cliche action movie story, then this one's definitely it. So yeah, his wife and child get murdered, sadly, and he winds up and kills the drug lord or the cartel leader pretty early on. So the revenge story in this movie basically takes place in the first 20 minutes, right? Usually the revenge story takes a whole movie to kind of process, and you gotta set it up, and you only get revenge toward the end. But with this one, happens in the first 20 minutes, like I said. Winds up in jail, nowhere to go, nothing to live for. He's fine being in jail. Well, this CIA stooge or other government agent, OGA if you will, winds up coming and making him an offer to work for this clandestine group of operatives called, you guessed it, Section 8. And he winds up reluctantly having to work with them, but they are not really what they seem to be. And being a man of conscience and honor, he winds up and decides to not work for them, and so trouble ensues. And I won't spoil the rest of the movie for you because there is a twist here and there, but one that you kind of see coming, and it's pretty predictable. So it's pretty decent action, you know, for a smaller budget type movie that wasn't released in theaters. Like I said, decent action, pretty much predictable, standard run-of-the-mill action movie story, with a few twists here and there. And if you're a Scott Adkins fan, which you know I am, I like to watch him. He's a good martial artist and he does a lot of cool fights. So, but if you're a fan of his, you might be a little on the disappointed side because he doesn't get a whole lot of screen time in this movie. But the screen time he does get, he's doing what he does best, and that's busting heads. So yeah, pretty good, pretty decent. You know, if there's nothing else new to watch and you've seen them all and you're looking for something new and just to kind of turn on the TV on a Saturday night and kick back and watch, you know, this might do. This might live up to it. You know, rent it for $6, why not? Yeah, pretty decent. Like I said, it's the great value version pretty much of The Gray Man. But that being said, that doesn't necessarily mean it's a bad thing, because, you know, Gray Man was good. This one's pretty good too. Not the same far as the big budget, you know, action scenes. Like I said, this was scaled way down, but it works. You know, the lead actor who's playing the Jake character, our protagonist, if you will, he's kind of giving me a young Kris Kristofferson type look, especially with the beard and the shaggy hair. He does favor Kris Kristofferson a whole lot, so that's pretty cool. He could almost pass as a relative for him. So yeah, everybody kind of does a good job, decent job, I might say. You know, is it great or spectacular? No, it's not. But like I said, it'll do for a quick hour 38-minute, hour 35-minute movie to, you know, throw on and to watch. You know, if you ain't got nothing else to do. So yeah, it's Section 8. It's rated R. It has quite a few violent scenes, I might add. Not overly gory, but there are some violent scenes, and there is a little bit of language. They drop the F-bomb here and there every once in a while. So, like I said, Section 8, the name of the movie, it's the name of the group that he winds up working for. So, you know, so like I said, the whole thing feels a little cliche and a little old hat type, you know, trick, but it works. It's decent. You know, I give it probably either 2.5 or 3 stars out of 5. So, that being said, this is my opinion, and you know what we say here in the Cody's Movie Cave. Opinions, my viewers, are like butts. Everybody's got them. All of them stink.
How you doing, Jake? I'm really sorry for what they did to your family.
The 2 people I love most are gone, but I got my revenge. And I have 0 remorse.
Special Forces, honorably discharged. You don't belong in here.
And who are you?
I'm the best thing that's ever happened to you.
What is this place?
Welcome to Section 8.
We've been sanctioned to eliminate any threats anywhere in the world.
So why am I here?
Look, you're a great soldier. One of the best I've ever known.
Most of the agents we recruit are men and women like you who have a special set of skills.
So we're assassins.
We're whatever we're ordered to be.
If they resist, you resist back.
You ever hear of them?
Cesspool of operatives. Disgraced CIA, FBI.
I know these guys. It's part of their culture in a way.
We're assassinating a state senator.
Black bag job.
Please, have a family. The hell are you doing? You hesitated.
They were innocent people.
He doesn't belong here.
I say we take him out.
You got some serious problems, soldier.
I need money and a gun.
You're gonna need more than that.
I think you better get your ass out of here.
I'll find him and I'll finish the job.
What do you want?
I wanna watch you die!